concerning threats to take over the district from President Trump. In the Oval Office earlier this evening, he spoke again about crime in D.C., calling the city unsafe. Thanks for joining us for the News 4 Rundown. I'm Un Yang. The president went a step further tonight, talking about the possibility of bringing in the National Guard. And then he had this response to a reporter's question about whether he would repeal the Home Rule Act. Take a listen.
We're going to look at that. In fact, the lawyers are already studying it. We have to run D.C. This has to be the best run place in the country, not the worst run place in the country. And it has so much potential. And we're going to take care of it. You're going to be safe.
While the president's threat tonight is significant, it's important to remember this is not the first time we've heard these kinds of remarks from him. On March 28th, the president posted on Truth Social calling for D.C. to be, quote, clean and safe again, adding that he would work with Mayor Bowser. And if it did not happen, he would do it himself. A day before that post, Mr. Trump ordered the creation of the D.C. Safe and Beautiful Task Force, targeting crime prevention and maximizing immigration enforcement in the district. On February 19th, while talking with reporters on board Air Force One, President Trump said the federal government should, quote, take over D.C., backing a GOP push in Congress to repeal the Home Rule Act. This most recent push to federalize D.C. came after a former DOJ staffer was allegedly assaulted in the city over the weekend. That staffer, Edward Korstein, has been in headlines before because of his role within DOJ and his age. He's only 19 years old. News 4's Jessica Albert digs into his backstory and alleged assault.
For months earlier this year, the Department of Government Efficiency made controversial spending cuts to the federal government on behalf of the Trump administration. Some of the members of the small team, led by billionaire Elon Musk, gained notoriety, including 19-year-old Edward Korstein. Now, Korstein is back in the news, even though he's no longer a member of DOJ. D.C. police say he and a woman, described in a police report as his significant other, were the victims of an attempted carjacking early Sunday morning here on Swan Street in Northwest. The report states a large group of juveniles approached the couple, made comments about taking their car, and assaulted Korstein. D.C. police arrested two 15-year-olds from Maryland. The alleged attack spurring this fiery Truth Social post from President Trump, which included this photo showing a bloody and battered man. The post from the president renewed his threats to federalize the city, calling crime in D.C., quote, out of control, even though D.C. police statistics show crime in the city is down 26% compared to the same time last year.
And either they're going to straighten their act out in the terms of government and in terms of protection, or we're going to have to federalize and run it the way it's supposed to be run.
NBC News reports Korstein left DOJ in June and began working for the Social Security Administration as a special government employee. News 4 reached out to the agency to see if Korstein is still working there. We are waiting to hear back.
D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser has not made any comments yet about this situation. We reached out to her office again and were told that she has nothing to add at this time. In D.C., Jessica Albert, News 4.